Hi, so I am back, and it's actually been about a week since I started creating this sculpt. Uh, you probably noticed it looks a little bit different to how it was when you last saw it. The reason being that I did have the octopus tentacles that I'd created, two quite large octopus tentacles just on the chin there, but what I realised once it was nearly completely set was actually when I turned it to the profile I hadn't checked it properly, and they were aimed quite what I thought was straight down, but when I think about the rotation that the head would be in if there was a body sort of underneath here, it would have had to have been quite far back looking up like that for the tentacles to be out of the way. So actually what I want to do is, instead of it being back in that direction, I want them more sort of straight down here. So I'm gonna, I've just snapped them off, basically pulled them off, and then cut away a little bit of the excess that was there. And I'm going to reform it. And in the meantime, I've actually purchased some more sculpting putty. So I've got this epoxy sculpt made by Abez. It comes in two parts like this. So you mix it together, and this is better because it's part of it's white and part of it's grey. So when you mix it together, you can actually see how much of it is mixed well. And the box actually only says 2 minutes to knead it for 2 minutes. You also notice I'm wearing gloves. The instructions say to wear gloves, so I figured I'd best get some. So I'm going to crack on with sculpting some more tentacles here. The other thing I'm going to do is make sure that it's more flush with the nose, and actually from the profile it follows that nose straight out as per my design. So this stuff should be better to work with. It does feel a bit better. It's very soft, that's my only worry. It does say to leave it for 5 minutes. I've left it probably about 10-15 minutes. But we shall see how it goes. My other thought is wearing gloves, how I'm going to feel about wearing these gloves, but already falling into the same trap. Need to get the orientation of these things right straight away. Not straight away, but before it is completed. See, before it was aimed more like that, so the head would have to be tilted very far back, but what I want really is for it to be more like that, so the head can be flat and the tentacles will still be well, not in the way of the body, basically. So I think I'm just going to get a general shape because it's still really soft, and then I'll probably leave it to cure a little bit before I come back, and then define it a little bit more. I think that I'm going to get a decent shape, and then leave it for a bit. and then come in and do some finer work. The good thing about this stuff is it actually gives you some guidelines of working time. So I guess 30 minutes is, well, up to an hour I guess is the time where you're supposed to stick most of it, and then between 1 and 2 hours is the best time to actually do all the sculpting part. You can see now it's actually much more flush with the nose, hopefully, than I'd created before. I think I'm a little bit more happy with that now. I was getting more and more conscious that one was fatter than the other. I kept just adding a little bit more weight, a little bit more meat. So I think that looks pretty good. Something like that. I can make obviously the finer adjustments later and smooth all this out and everything. It's too soft at the moment to properly smooth.